What's up, Peak Timers? In this video, we're gonna take a look at my top 10 Hot Wheels exotics released of all time. Now, it's really hard to narrow this list down to only 10, but I've tried my best to pick out my 10 current favorites. We'll start it off with some Ferraris. There's no particular order on this list, so I'm just gonna go in order of brand. Ferrari 430 Scuderia. This one in particular was actually a treasure hunt release, and I was just a huge fan of this casting. The 430 that came out, I feel like they didn't do the front end properly on it. But when they released the Scuderia version, which is the lightweight, faster variation of it, I thought they did an excellent job on it. I think it looks great. I love the look of the back right there, just the diffuser and all that in the back. This treasure hunt variation with the red and yellow, I think looks so cool. You guys know yellow is my favorite color. And then on the front end, there is that new front end of the Scuderia. So just a great looking Hot Wheels exotic car. And obviously we know that Ferrari and Hot Wheels have parted ways. So unfortunately, we don't have any new Hot Wheels Ferraris coming anytime soon. And next is the Ferrari LaFerrari in Hot Wheels formation. I love the Ferrari LaFerrari. It's the Holy Trinity car. It's one of the Holy Trinity cars. I think it looks great. It's one of the coolest designed Ferraris of all time. And this was kind of at the end of the run of the partnership between Hot Wheels and Ferrari. We did get this one in red, and then we got a silver kind of grayish variation as well. But obviously all Ferraris look the best in red, so this one in particular is one of my favorites. But I think the design of it is really, really good. They did an excellent job. The proportions look really good, so super happy with it. And these ones are just shooting up in value, obviously because they don't make Ferraris anymore, and because, well, it's the LaFerrari. KOENIGSEGG AGERA R. And this particular one is a Real Riders variation, and it was released as a Need for Speed car, a Need for Speed movie car, and it was released several years ago, and then it looked like that Hot Wheels and KOENIGSEGG just decided to stop making cars together, but there was a return. They did re-release this one in a white, and then they have the KOENIGSEGG Jesko that they released, but this original AGERA R in this red color, I just love how they've done the body. It's got the full metal base, the Real Riders on it. I love the red on the side, just the way that scoop is done. Great looking detail all around, matte finish bumper on there as well, and then just a super aggressive looking KOENIGSEGG front end. I mean, they did an amazing job on this car. Now I'm super happy that they did bring it back, but this original red variation is definitely my favorite. No more red cars. Okay, I promise. Well, kind of. Here we go. We've got the Lamborghini URUS. And I know it's kind of a weird one to have on a top 10 list of Hot Wheels exotics, but the Lamborghini URUS, I saw this car as a concept formation at the Pebble Beach show in 2012, way before they released it to the public as a real car, as a non-concept car. And I love it. I thought it was really cool when they first made it. And then when they came out with it in a Hot Wheels formation, I think they did an excellent job. Just look at the details on the front. There's so many slots and slats and all that good stuff on there. They made it look great from the side. Great proportions. Look at the detail on the back of that one as well. The little Lamborghini logo says URUS. I think they just did an excellent job at this car. And another reason why this one is one of my favorites is because this one is super fast down the peak time racing track. It's a very quick car on the track. So super awesome that we got this Lamborghini SUV to kind of beat all the other cars. Lamborghini Murcielago SV. Speed Machines release in yellow. This in particular is actually probably my favorite car of all time that is a Hot Wheels release. I love this car. I love the gloss yellow look to it. I love the gloss black spoiler. I just love the look of that big spoiler of the SV. There's the slots on the back of it as well. The aggressive front diffuser and all that. It's just such a cool looking car. And this is another one that is just absolutely shot up in value. If you can find a Speed Machines variation in package of this one, you're looking well over $150, but definitely one of the coolest looking cars of all time. They did actually release this casting again in I think it was in a 5-pack that they released it. And it is like in a grayish color, but this original yellow release color just looks great. So absolutely love this one. If you can get your hands on it, buy it. It's going to be definitely one of the coolest cars to have in your collection. You cannot have a top 10 Hot Wheels exotics list without some Bugattis on there. So we'll start it off with the Bugatti Veyron. You can see the original first edition release, the black with the red. I did say there wasn't going to be red, but you know what? This is kind of half red and half black. But I love this car. And when this car actually came out originally, I bought probably about 12 of them in store. And I thought to myself, you know what? One day these are going to be collectible. And I was right. I kept most of them in my collection. I actually have a bunch of them just way up there. You can't see it, it's off screen there. And I actually did give lots of these ones away to followers way back then. But man, it's just such a cool looking car. I love the gloss red, the gloss black of it, the Bugatti Veyron. And they have started releasing these ones again. So we're getting some new releases. They've recasted it a little bit as well, so it does look a little bit better, but still such a fantastic collectible car. You should definitely buy this one if you get a chance to. Bugatti Chiron, another great new Bugatti release casting, and this particular one is a Zamac release, so very, very collectible one. They released these in a limited amount through, I believe it was Walmart in the United States. I bought this one on eBay just because I can't cross the border because of what's going on in the world, so I had to buy this one online. I paid a little bit extra than I probably should have for this one, but I had to have it. I had to have it. I love the Zamac edition cars. I love how you can see all the lines of Zamac cars. You can see just all the slots and lines and how they've done it. It just looks amazing. I love it. Love the Bugatti Chiron. We've gotten several different color releases of it, but I think the Zamac edition one is going to be one of the best collectible variations of it. McLaren P1. I love this casting. One of my favorite cars of all time and one of my favorite castings of all time. And I always say every time I show the McLaren P1s that why do I like the P1 so much? Because so many companies that make die-cast models and make the McLaren P1, they put the spoiler down. And when the spoiler's up, it means it's in race mode, and they have done this one right from Hot Wheels. They put the car in race mode. We've gotten lots of different recolors of this one. There's probably over 10 recolors of the McLaren P1, but you know what? I'll take more and more and more if they release more recolors. I love it. It's one of the coolest castings ever. And of course, this particular one I'm showing you is made after the original volcano yellow color from McLaren. Yellow is my favorite color, so I had to show you guys this one. But McLaren P1, one of the coolest Hot Wheels exotics ever made. Another McLaren, you guys know my favorite car of all time is the McLaren F1. This is the McLaren F1 GTR. This is from the Golf 5 car premium set. And when they released it in the Golf livery, oh my gosh, I had to have this one. I was so excited to get it. I love the color scheme of the Golf livery cars. I love collecting all the Golf livery cars. And this particular one came with different orange colored wheels. Very cool looking wheels. Love the wheels on there. And then on the back, we got the little McLaren F1 LM. And then we have that orange stripe that comes down the center. Golf written on the front. Cool looking graphics. Just an amazing, amazing casting. If you have not seen this one in real life, you have to buy this one. This is going to be one of the most collectible McLaren F1s in the future from Hot Wheels. McLaren F1, the standard road car edition. This is a brand new release from Hot Wheels. Just came out in my previous case, and I've been wanting this car from Hot Wheels forever. Just the road car variation of the McLaren F1 has been my favorite road car of all time, and I couldn't believe that Hot Wheels never made one up until now. And we got it released in silver, which is like the halo color for this car. I love it. It's the best car ever made in real life. It's the best Hot Wheels. It's my favorite Hot Wheels exotics of all time. I love the McLaren F1. I can't wait to see what new colors they release this in. Guys, in the comment section down below, let me know which cars on this list that you have. Make sure you hit that like, follow, and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Bye-bye.